now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
BRICC Baby said, I don't care about everybody else. I'm only concerned about myself, my wife, my kids, and trying to get back to No Jumper. Man, we're going to get over here to Eddie Boy channel, man. He's reading the plea deal that BRICC Baby took. The time has come. It seems like time is going by fast. They just got arrested and already he took a plea deal. No fighting this case, no anything. I'm guilty. Give me what time that I'm going to take. So therefore the time must be short. He must not got that much time to look at. He's definitely trying to get back to No Jumper. That's the only sense I can make of this. He didn't want to fight this case. He didn't want to go to trial or any of that. He want to come home. Look, we got Eddie Boy. He gonna break it down, man. He got the transcripts over there. He gonna read them. Y'all go over there and subscribe to Eddie Boy. We're gonna get to his channel at the end of this and let you guys go take a look at it and watch the rest of his content. But anyway, man, it's Compton Rick Rock. Don't y'all forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And man, we definitely about to see what BRICC Baby did in the court. Let's go.
We got a little work right here, and we're gonna talk about Zaire Mitchell.
BRICC Baby. Zaire
Mitchell, BRICC Baby. As of September 5th, 2025, the brother Zaire Mitchell plea agreement has been held. The change of plea held and completed, which BRICC Baby has took a plea deal for count 2. And if you brothers been following this case, count 2 is the 9mm that he got caught with.
Man, when they caught me with a 9mm, I did 4 years with 80%. How much time they gave BRICC?
But this is the kicker that, okay, count 2. He's been charged with, it's a Ruger 38 caliber, it's a 9mm, it's an AK.
Man, what kind of time we not saying he did anything in court. We don't know what he did. I'm not saying that. He got caught with a whole lot of stuff. I wonder, I haven't seen this whole video, but I definitely want to see what his plea, what kind of deal, how much time he looking at for all the stuff he got caught with. Oh my God.
26 round, 32 rounds of ammunition, 60 rounds of ammunition, 31 rounds of ammunition, 36 rounds of ammunition, a 45 caliber, and an extra cartridge. So that's count 2, right?
Is more?
Now, they have the items listed here, and for some reason, I don't know if this brother pleaded for all this right here, because if he pleaded for all this right here in the blind, I don't think that was a good move.
Right. Unless
it's something other circumstances that's going to take place dealing with this right here. But me personally, I don't get it. But I know sometimes people have to do what they have to do.
Right, I get it. He's trying to get back to No Jumper, man. He missed Adam. He's trying to get back to his wife, his kids. He got a lovely wife over there. And if he get any time, man, I know one thing for sure. These women is not staying down 20 years. You can forget about that. They not staying down no 20.
At this point, BRICC Baby doesn't have anything that somebody say he's bad or anything like that.
Good job, BRICC. Good job, BRICC.
I don't know what happened behind closed doors. I know that he did sit down with them people initially when he got cracked a long time ago, because he's the one that came out and said that the brother Big U was up under investigation, dealing with that hot one and dealing with the financial crimes in that nature like that. So, when you're dealing with this federal government, everything becomes tricky. And you can go to the penitentiary and they can bring you back and you can testify on somebody. I'm not saying he is and I'm not saying he's not, but them one of the options that may be placed on the board, or another option, he just basically said, okay, man, I'm tired of being up in here. I'm gonna go do my time and I'm gonna keep it moving. Okay, but on December 19, 2025 at 9 p.m., he's gonna get his time. And we know for a fact that BRICC Baby been to jail before. He been caught with pistols before.
Right.
He's an S felon.
Right.
He gonna have all type of stuff. If you've been to that federal penitentiary, you're gonna understand what he's up against and what he's facing. So I don't know what the guidelines may be. Maybe you guys want to ask somebody about that. But his case number is, if you guys want to go and do the research yourself, his case number is 225CR00132. That's his case number, and you guys can go look it up for yourself. You guys can go down to the federal building. You guys can get the documents yourself. It's easy to go get the documents. It's easy to go in there, use it on the computer. It's easy to type in people names. That stuff is simple. If the case is public record, it's going to be public record. If dudes have declarations up in there, you're going to see the declarations. If dudes have testimony, you're going to see that. You're going to see the dudes that how they got on. If you dudes out on bond, you're going to see if they got a signature bond, or they got a bond where they had to put a property and things.
All right, let me stop right here, man. We seen all the content when everybody was saying BRICC got caught with the chopper. All the pistols that they saying he got caught with now that he's taking the plea on, everybody was saying, what happened to that case? What happened to that case? Well, here's the case right here, because these are the charges that he pleading guilty to, all those guns that everybody was in question about. I might go down there, on that sentencing. When he get his sentence, I might not, who knows. But I will say this, now we all know what happened to that case. It's right here.
To that nature, all that stuff is up in there when you go pull up certain individuals' information. And this is why it's always to be accurate, when you're dealing with this stuff, man, because a lot of dudes on this YouTube space, and what they do is they put jackets on individuals, bro. And like I was saying about the brother Big U case.
All right, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna add on to what he just said. A lot of people on the internet, they put jackets on people, and the reason why they put jackets on people, because nobody is busting them upside their head no more. Nobody is walking up to them with one of those. Nobody is doing anything to these guys. Back in the days when you put that kind of jacket on somebody, your own mama couldn't even stay around no more. We was going to, your whole house would have got one of these. Didn't matter who was up in there. So the times had changed. People is putting jackets on people now because nobody is doing their homework and really scoping them out, plotting on them, busting them side their heads no more.
Big U case is a delicate case, and his case, just like I said, it's like 3 other different cases in that section over there. You had Doe Eyes and Shice in them case, you had my brother and PD Wack case, and you had Lil Fee case, and now you have Big U case. So these cases are delicate, and throughout all them cases, you had a lot of individuals, they sat down with them people, and they got to talking about certain things. Of course, when you get picked up, they're gonna ask about the brother Big U, but they also gonna ask you about a whole lot of other things. And then, even though that it's a lot of people, they're not gonna be witness against Big U. You have a lot of individuals, brother, that gave statements, in that case, not even pertaining to what was going on with Big U. So if you brothers don't understand the dynamics of that, because I hear a lot of dudes with this chatter talking about how many people, it ain't that many people over there, it ain't that many people this, and ain't that many people there. But it's funny because they not from over there, and they don't know the history of that section over there. And you know, bro, it's like,
I know one thing. My whole upbringing coming up, them 6-0s wasn't no joke. I know that for a fact. They wasn't no joke. They wasn't no suckers. They wasn't no punks. They wasn't no busters. Them dudes had riders over there. They got riders over there. Do not let this internet fool y'all, man.
Even when I talked to Petey Wack and I was explaining to him, I was like, bro, why you never told the brothers, man, out the section, man, how many dudes told on that case? Because it was way over 100 people that gave statements in Petey Wack and my brother's case. And dudes be thinking that it's not believable. And it is believable, bro. So it's like, that's what happens when, you know, the law enforcement starts shaking the tree. They start running around, they start gaffing other individuals. Dudes get scared, rightfully so, because, man, everybody's not built the same. Everybody's not built for that.
Right.
Everybody is not going to be to the point where they're going to be just tough-ass dudes and things of that nature. And then 9 times out of 10, if they bring women up in there, the women going to have kids. They're going to, you know, they're going to threaten the women, talking about taking their kids and things of that nature. So these are the things that come in place, man, when you're dealing with these type of investigations and stuff like that. Even with BRICC Baby, you know, dude's gonna say that, you know, it's just gonna be suspicious. You know, he's taking a deal. It's
gonna be suspicious if he don't get no serious time. If he walk out of there with a couple of months and he got caught with choppers, 38s and Glocks and all that stuff, and he walk up out of there with 6 months, then yeah, that's gonna look crazy.
Open plea deal. He don't know how much time he's gonna get and things of that nature. So it's always gonna be suspicious, man, when you dealing with this stuff. So this is what comes with that element when you out there doing criminal activity, or when you gang banging. You may not be telling, but dudes still gonna say,
assuming
or speculate that you're bad because you may get a better deal, or this may happen, or that may happen, and then you got to prove that, and you got to do this and do that. That's too much, man.
Right.
You know, to me, that's too much. You know, because if you stay down and you show a sense of loyalty and things of that nature,
you're gonna get work.
You're still gonna be up under scrutiny, man. It doesn't matter, man. You cut this case, that case, because dudes call dudes rats all day long, every day. They call dudes informants. They call dudes this. They call dudes saying dudes and witness protection programs and all that stuff, man.
Right. And to dudes start putting some of these dudes' ass in the dirt. When you put some of them in the dirt, that'll stop. Catch one of these cats and that be doing that and put them under the dirt, they'll stop that. But anyway, man, this is Eddie Boy Page. I had the honor to meet him. Real humble dude, cool cat, man. You know, solid dude. This is his channel right here, man. Y'all go over there and subscribe to his page, man, and check out the rest of that content. He also got other content. Good cat right here, man. It's Compton Rick Rock. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think about BRICC Baby taking the plea deal? How much time do y'all think he's going to get at? Y'all think he's going to get some time, or he got a good lawyer? He might get action. Get back to No Jumper and, you know, have fun and be the best podcaster that he was out here in the California, well, not in LA, you know, Southern California content. But anyway, man, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, man, comment as well, man. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.